We're back for another week of Shop Talk. We got the Nardizzler driving the whole crew from New Jersey, mobile.
Yeah. I'm in Maryland, about to cross into West Virginia, then into Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Had to stop 3 times already to fix. He had one of those toolies on top, and I thought I was going to fall off. So had to secure the remote.
Yeah. Well, it's week 32, and we're gonna put this at the beginning so that if any of y'all fall asleep listening to us, that we caught you in the front end. But couple announcements real quick. We do have a debt fund now. If you need debt or preferred equity on a build-to-suit type deal, we're your guys. We can do that. We put out about $4 million last week in debt and equity, so to other sponsors. So let us know. We might be interested in a deal you have. We really like a single tenant net lease retail deal for the pref equity, and then just good real estate on the first lien. So reach out to me or the Nardizzler on that. And then I want to tell you about a couple of listings we have, vacancies. 3450 Bethlehem, 26,787 square feet on 3.4 acres. Zoned K, heavy industrial in Fort Worth. Todd Hubbard and David Gwynn are working on those for us. So reach out to one of them if you might have a tenant for that. 1916 Old Denton Road, 18,041 square feet on 2.4 acres. It's the only space like this in the Carrollton, Valwood-ish type area. I don't know if that's technically Valwood, but it's pretty close. Chris Kelly with the Rich Young Company. So Chris or Rich, reach out to them. Also, 1230 South J. Elmer Turner Freeway, 11,000 square feet on 10 acres, 7 paved. We will lease it or sell it. Please reach out to Bo Puckett or Caleb McCoy on that. And we're bringing a building of ours to market, 4730 Bronze Way, 9,779 square feet on 1.06 acres. And it's leased through October of 28. Austin Marsh with Sands Investment Group will be taking that out for us. Our Parkside property, Chase Miller and Jack Mercer are working on that together, and we have some 5,000-foot suites that we would sell or lease over there, so give those guys a call. And then also down in San Antonio, we've got a building on Dividend Drive that is 15,494 square feet on 1.41 acres. Lano Realty is leasing that for us. Reach out to Colin or Dalton down there. So those are some opportunities, is what I like to call them, for you to bring us a deal.
Yes.
Getting into the economic calendar, man, this is getting interesting. Well, not the economic calendar, but the economy. Initial jobless claims, the forecast is 240,000. Last week it was 249. That number keeps creeping up.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah. You know, it's funny is we kind of buy these vacant buildings too. People are like, "Oh, don't leave, don't worry." I'm like, "Have you seen jobless claims?"
Yeah.
Ugh. More downtime.
Yeah, more downtime for sure. The U.S. debt clock. You're not going to believe this.
At this point, I'll believe any of it. I'm so sick to my stomach over it.
We went into debt another $129 billion last week.
Disgusting.
The federal debt to GDP ratio went up 50 basis points.
Incredible.
When does that come home to roost? That's what I want to know.
I feel like you're getting there, but it's
been going on like this for a while.
Yeah.
But I mean, $129 billion.
Yeah. The thing is, if you I've been saying this. If you take all the sugar and donuts and candy away from the kid, you're just gonna send them into shock.
Do you think Dave Ramsey could fix the national debt?
Yeah, a lot of people aren't going to be happy about him. There's going to be a lot of job loss and just pain. You can't get from 400 pounds to 175 without lots of pain.
Yeah, a lot of hard work. A lot of sacrifice.
Yeah, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work. It's gonna stink.
Well, that would be like the Dave Ramsey walk-off largest deal of all time, getting the U.S. debt in order. The Dow closed out last week at 39,737, down 852 points, and is getting crushed today. S&P down 50, closed out at 5346, be down 113 points. The NASDAQ closed at 16,776, down 581 points. And West Texas crude closed out at $73.97 a barrel, down $3.30. The 5-year is closed out at 3.621 last week. So nice little drop right there. So if you're negotiating rates like we are on a deal right now tied to a treasury, lock it in. Lock it in, baby. 10 years at 3.793. SOFR's still the same. CRE stocks, 1 week performance, REIT specialty led, REIT residential, and REIT retail came in third. On the 1 month performance, REIT specialty is still leading. Real estate services second, and REIT diversified third. Now it's time for the term of the week.
Oh, what you cooking?
Got a couple terms sent to me by my boy Keenan Cook. Keenan Cook
Mr.
shot over
Cook.
a couple. Mr. Mercer Company Heinz Valwood, brah. You ready for this?
Yeah, what you got?
Let me talk to my partner. You know what that means?
No, it's I mean.
I'm too scared to negotiate with you directly, so let me act like someone else is calling the shots.
Oh, I've heard that too many times.
Yeah. I need to talk to my wife. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, in news, not a ton of news out there, but the Fed did kind of come out last week and give their indication that they're not cutting rates right now. Inflation, they have it down to 2.5, but I don't, they're questioning him, saying, well, why don't you just go, everybody's pricing it in. Why don't you just go ahead and do it? And, man, he's very mechanical. He's like a AI chat bot, Jerome Powell.
Yeah.
But
we kind of need that right now.
Well, yeah, you do. I think the problem is, though, if you do that, doesn't everybody raise the price on everything all of a sudden? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how you're going to mitigate this, but we're kind of coming to this inflection point. So it's kind of interesting. I don't think they'll cut in September. Now, if they don't, that could further increase stock sell-offs. But
yeah, well, people just kind of cooking a profit and call it a day. But I feel like that's kind of what happened this morning was people got really jitters from last week.
Mm-hmm.
And then they decided like, hey, let's just lock in the gains we got and call it a day. And then you just get this massive runoff this morning.
And then they'll all come buy it back, right?
Yeah. So I was texting this morning. My dad was like, they're just feeding into the news. Bankers are going to go to Hamptons for the month and then come back in September and buy it for 20% less. Like, gosh, you're probably not wrong.
Right.
I've been doing this for a long time.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting. Elon Musk is moving some X operations to suburban Bastrop compound. I think he is like, I'm out of California. Him and old Gavin Newsom have been going back and forth on Twitter too. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. Social media company X is establishing a safety support center focused on content moderation at Musk's Hyperloop Plaza in the Austin suburb. It also houses offices for the Boring Company and SpaceX. So this is a team that investigates harmful content that's moving there. But I mean, Musk is just going to set up down there. He's going to get out of the move comes as X plans to relocate its headquarters from San Francisco to Austin, and that shift aligns with Musk's broader strategy of expanding his business operations into Texas. SpaceX will also transitions its headquarters from Hawthorne, California to its Starbase in South Texas. Starbase.
Starbase is such a Star Wars reference, I feel like.
Yeah. X has been shopping for office space for its Austin headquarters. So, yeah, bring it on, Elon. We'll take it. Okay. I thought this was interesting. Sam Zell passed away.
Last year.
Yeah. Or earlier this year or something. But anyways, they're like liquidating everything.
Huh.
Like,
they're not in a good position, or he's just the head honcho ain't there to run it anymore?
Maybe since the jockey's gone, no one believes in the horse. So they're selling 2 buildings in Austin. The company had considered other investments, but ultimately decided to liquidate its portfolio amid calls from investors. President and CEO David Heflin said in a call with an analyst, the firm had stockpiled $2.2 billion. Well, it determined selling is the best strategy. The company still faces a stiff market, which few buyers want older offices. Fewer can get financing. So, yeah, sounds like they're just hanging it up. Old man passed, and see you later.
Oh, there it goes, off into the wind.
Yeah. In unrelated real estate news, Aerosmith hung it up this past week.
Oh, no. Why?
Yeah, they were on tour, and what's his name? Steven Tyler. He's been having throat issues for a couple years now, and it finally I think it just got him. And I was kind of excited. They booked a date for Dallas, and this was like their last tour, and I wanted to go see him, and it's not going to happen now. I had an opportunity. No. I mean, I was in Vegas one time, and they were playing a residence, and I started to go get in the Uber to go see him, and they had to cancel because of his voice. This was probably 4 or 5 years ago. So,
oh man,
yeah, a lot of great tunage there out of Aerosmith. Anyways,
that stinks.
That does stink.
There's just to pivot real quick back to real estate. A building on 135 West 50th in New York City, Jeremy, was marked down $332 million and sold last Wednesday for $8.5 million.
Gross.
And it's roughly almost 1 million square feet.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Who bought it? Do you know?
Hold on. My dad sent it to me. It's not pulling it through, but I can figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Nuts.
That is nuts, man.
Pennies on the dollar.
It's probably in the single digits, pennies per dollar. Like,
yeah,
under 10 cents a foot per dollar on the dollar. That's nuts. I wonder what they're going to do with it. Figure they can't screw it up at that price?
I guess. Hold on, I'm doing the math. It's $8.50 a foot.
$8.50. Is this in Manhattan?
Yeah. It's on West 50th Street.
Hang on, I just want to see this while we're talking.
He charged $12 that.
Yeah. What's the address again?
135
West 50th.
Yep.
Man. Wow. I might even buy that. I might have bought that.
I mean, it makes you think, like, how can you jack this up?
I mean, it's right near Morgan Stanley's global headquarters. Like,
yeah, but man, it's really bad. Like, I was talking to some guys up here, and they said you'll go in an office, somebody will be in 10,000 feet, and there'll be like 4 or 5 people in the office. The receptionist, a couple of people in there, and the receptionist, my buddy was telling me, was like, yeah, I'll go to the bathroom, 3 or 4 times in a day. I'll see a handful of people the entire day.
Wow.
And it's been like that for years.
Wow. That is nuts.
It's nuts. So, in some of those buildings, the leases for sometimes are in the low hundreds a foot.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. But it's just like, I don't know how they keep them afloat.
Be the cheapest cost provider in town, I guess, like you were saying.
Yeah, here comes Boxer Company moving into Midtown Manhattan.
Yeah, no shit.
As having a boxer property
Yeah.
in Midtown Manhattan. Oh, not good. Not good. The Grim Reaper's out. That's like Spirit Halloween for the office world.
Yeah. Right. Spirit Halloween for the office world.
I saw one of those up here at a shopping center. I'm like, it's too early for that shit. That's not good.
That is funny. Oh man. Well, we do have Cowboys football this week, Sunday, preseason game against the Rams. So I know you're probably not following that too hard in our Dizzler, but
I can't care less about the Cowboys.
We're gonna fire the sports betting up here pretty soon. So
is that in Los Angeles or because they're out in Oxnard or
it is. They're playing in LA Sunday at 3:25 p.m.
It's convenient. Well, are you gonna get to a practice here at the facility, you think?
Sure.
When they fire it all up?
Yeah, when they come back, we'll go do that again. That's always a fun night.
Yeah. So, it's always a good time.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of all I got. You got anything else?
No, that's it. $8 a foot, Midtown Manhattan.
Wow. Should have bought it.
Should have.
I wonder what the burn per month is on that thing, though, just to keep it all functioning.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much. Too much.
All right. Well, good luck out there, real estaters.
I'm on the road. Call me if you have a deal.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.